the lesson and how the fuck did I missed on 800 pips. I mean, the trade was meticulous. It was well calculated, waited patiently like a hunter. But then something likely happened, which is quite disturbing. So we're gonna find this together, okay? Now, when we look at this price action, here it's my zone where I knew that lots of stop losses were basically all around this corner, okay? We have pretty much all our retail traders that have been entered around the Tokyo session on the previous day. We have stop losses, stop losses, stop losses. So it's all around this corner, right? Now, what's interesting is that when we pushed, okay, I had this basic simple Fibonacci and my entry was around here, okay, so 45, 46. We was entered, and then what we did basically is around 100 pips of take profit. I remove around here, I remove half of my position because I didn't like the timing. It was around 9-ish, exactly, so 9:15. I was expecting in my plan around 8:30. It's all a question of timing as well. And the more you do it, the more you're gonna get used to it. So it was around 9:15-ish. So I said, you know what? Might as well. We have 800 pips in front of us. It's a risk to ratio almost close to 10. And if I lose, for example, half of my profit here, it's basically down to zero because it's 90 pips of stop loss, and we basically adjusted the stop loss even lower along the actually price action formation. So it was around maybe 60, 70 pips ish. So we were going out, if after the break even, we was going to go out with profits a little bit or 400 pips clean, right? 450. Because the reason is, if it's 900 here, you divide this by, well, 850. So yeah, close to 400 pips clean, meaning you divide this by 2 because you have half of the position playing all around to full idea, which will give you a full position. So that's why I rounded up around 400 pips, or the risk is slightly profitable. So that was going to be the best case scenario. And then something suddenly just burst out of nothing. I look at this, I got out. I said to the whole group, let's get out right there around here. So 43, 44. So we basically did clean 50 pips for real with like the full position. But it's unfortunate because we let go of 400 pips because of a fucking stop hunt. So then after that, I went on a lower time frame, and then I shorted the trade from technically here all the way to something here, and then from here from till here. But I had my position here, like I had my take profit, but I took it way too early. Like it was honestly a pretty shitty trade for me in terms of like what I could have managed if I would have done it correctly, if I would have listened to my plan. But I did not, and that's that. So what happened? What is that stop hunt? So the interesting part about that stop hunt is that they've utilized another very classical fib, which is this one. So I'm going to remove this, and we'll remove this as well. And technically speaking, they took this Fibonacci from here to here, okay? From here to here, right there. And you could see that it was intentionally made that around 950, okay, this price action, like it's a very odd timing to do a stop hunt, but anyway, you know, and trading is all a game of probability and nothing really surprises me anymore. Cost of business at 950, they just literally pushed the price all the way to the 38.20%, touch right there for the 43.63, and then burst back down to melt this price to go all the way back down. Why? Geopolitical war right now is going very bad, so it's bad for the inflation, which is bad for the anticipation of the rate cut is not going to happen anytime sooner, and we have CPI tomorrow that is pretty bad for gold as well. So it's basically sell the rumor and buy the facts, you know, probably tomorrow, and CPI, they might buy it, and, you know, depending of the data that will come out, but it's pretty much the price has been already put into place. That's my point. Okay. So yeah, I mean, this was a stop hunt that I was really not expecting. Didn't broke that zone at all, right? This specific zone didn't broke this, but this was a nice, beautiful stop hunt. I will call this the special orders because this is not the usual. It's been a long time I haven't seen this. But anyway, it's a good lesson for all of us. The lesson that I'm going to intake for this specific trade is that even if I fucked up the trade, okay, and if I had entered here, at least go along the full idea, or break even and let the half of it till the last drop of it. That should have been my mindset, okay. And the second, advice that I can give to myself, and it could be good for you as well, is that taking two, three trade, it's even more riskier than taking one trade. So getting the least amount of trade is the best position possible. And that is why I made a video just recently that I have $400, meaning 4 bullets a session. I know it's a lot for most of you trader, but that's my style. I don't go for 4 trades a session, but if it happens, this is my maximum amount. And this gives me really a visual cue of the real money, tangible money that is going off from my bankroll each time that I'm losing or winning. And that means that I have no less of bullet left if I did 4 trade on that session. Okay, so that's the lesson, and hopefully this was cool. God bless you all. I hope you made the best out of it. This was our first trade. All and everything is for free to journal out there. You guys could go on the link on the bio. I offer every single of my trades, the risk management. Oh, by the way, the risk management was pretty intact, very clean this time. I mean, everything is there right there. It's free, so I don't charge anything. There's no monthly fees, so there's no excuse as well. So get your money right, and I will see you guys soon. Cheers.